If you want to raise and train the perfect puppy, there's a few things that you're going to absolutely need to make sure that you're doing. And one of those things is ensuring that you have a loose lead walk. You're going to be walking your dog every single day. And if you don't want that walk to become the chore of your day, but instead be the joy of your day, then you need to make sure that you're teaching your dog to walk beautifully so that you can both have fun and enjoy going on those adventures together. Now, I have helped literally tens of thousands of puppy owners be able to achieve perfect loose lead walking with their puppies, and in this video I'm going to tell you about how you can do the same thing yourself. So the first step is that we need to teach our puppies what it is that we do want from them, and we need to teach them to be by our side, and being by our side is a great, wonderful thing. And we do that by luring the position. Luring is a really basic concept and usually is using a piece of food, a little bit of their treat, and you teach your dog to follow that lure. Once your dog understands to follow that lure, it can be really easy to then shape them into a multitude of different behaviors, whether that is luring into a sit, luring into a down, or in our context, luring them into our left-hand side heel position, or if you prefer, your right-hand side heel position. So step one is making sure you lure your puppy to where it is that you want them to be, and when they get there, you mark and reward that behavior. Once that's going really well, you can start adding a few steps in. You can start moving around whilst keeping them in that heel position, and over time we build that up to start to take the shape of your dog walking by your side. Now, the next step might seem fairly obvious, but it is something that can cause huge issues if you don't know how to do it properly, and that is introducing the lead. When I'm raising and training puppies, or helping all of my clients raise and train their puppies to become perfect canine companions, I talk at length about a concept of trying to protect your lead. Your lead should be a beautiful communication device between you and your dog, and an ability to be able to effortlessly steer them through life. And to be able to do that, we need to make sure that there is never, ever any pressure going down that lead to your dog unless you are doing so for a clear, conscious reason. So if your dog has had a lead on from day one and you've let them pull all over and they've got used to having tension on that lead, you are going to create yourself issues in the long run, which is why I like to start by luring a nice walking position to start with. Then once we've got that sorted, we can then add the lead on with no drama. Try and not even let your dog realize they've got a lead on, and that transition goes beautifully. Whereas if your dog has got used to pulling through a lead and having pressure on the lead, at some point we are going to have to unpick that behavior if we truly want to master loose lead walking in the future. Now guys, before we move on to the next and most vital step when it comes to having a perfect loose lead walk wherever you go with your dog, I just wanted to let you know that I understand that there is loads more to it when it comes to raising and training a perfect puppy. And to help you guys out, I created a completely free course. It's called The Principles of Perfect Puppy Training. And in that course, I outline everything that you need to know in order to take your puppy all the way through to a perfect canine companion, like my mate Uncle Sully back there. It's completely free of charge. You can check it out, click the link in the description box below. And not only do we cover walking and obedience in more detail, but we cover all the other aspects that you have to make sure you're doing with your puppy in order to achieve success. But let's move on to what the next stage of achieving perfect loose lead walking with your puppy will be. And that is a concept of adding distance, duration, and distraction to the work that you've already built. Luring the position of heel in low distraction environments like inside your home is a great place to start. Adding steps and turns is a really nice progression. Adding the lead really starts to get it looking good. But the reality is that you can have it perfect inside your home, but that doesn't mean that it will work when you go out into the great outdoors. We need to slowly increase the distance in which you can utilize your loose lead walking, because being able to do it for 30 seconds in the house doesn't mean you can go out for a 1-hour walk immediately. You also want to be able to increase the distance and the duration in which you're luring your puppy so that you're not constantly bent over with a piece of food. We want to phase that out over time. And then critically, we need to start slowly but surely increasing that distraction level that your dog is going to be facing whilst out in the world. Again, it's pretty easy for them to stay focused on you and what it is that you're asking of them in a low distraction home. But when you go outside and there's other people, there's traffic, there's sights, smells, sounds of the world, other dogs all around, you can quite quickly become the least interesting thing to your puppy if you don't know how to navigate that next stage properly. So yes, we need to make sure that we're luring the initial behavior, that we add the lead on and make that no stress or drama, and then increase our duration, our distance and our distraction levels gradually over time, utilizing patience, but most importantly, all built on our loving leadership that we must provide to our puppies if we want our puppies to become perfect canine companions. Now, that is the 3-step process that I take to help puppies go from not having a clue what to do through to beautiful loose lead walking every single day. But like I say, there's so much more than we can cover in a short YouTube video like this. So click that link in the description box below. Go and check out my completely free training courses that will help you become a high-level canine leader that raise and train your very own perfect canine companions.